The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
been amazing. It's really the part of my lifetime, and to be able to play the lead role in such amazing, groundbreaking games over the course of 12 years and 9 games was pretty incredible. I never would have suspected it when I first went into audition. So it was a huge honor to play it, and then it continues to be. I was talking to people on the street today who are big fans, and it affects my life on a daily basis. It's just I'm really, really grateful to have been a part of that. Yes. Well, one time, so in Metal Gear 4, Snake is aging prematurely, and there's a scene where Jennifer Hale, playing Naomi, has him undress, and she sees, how much older he's gotten, and she said, in one take, she was joking, and she was like, "Oh, Snake, you're so shriveled," and meaning my shriveled snake, really meaning my penis, and that almost stayed in the game track because the Japanese producers didn't catch it, and so that almost ended up in the game. So that was pretty. That was pretty. Well, I get that a lot. They're both pretty great to play. I mean, I try to play them a little differently. They have different histories and different experiences. But I started with Solid Snake, so I kind of maybe feel a little closer to him. I started out as the clone, and then I got to play the original, and both awesome. And to a certain extent, they're very similar because they're the same DNA. But maybe I'm a little more emotionally close to Solid. Well, I love them all, but I always say that I think Snake Eater is probably